Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and I hope you do enjoy the video. Today I'm bringing my unboxing and review of The Doom That Came to Gotham on 4K Ultra HD, Blu-ray, and digital. This one was provided to me for review by Warner Brothers. Batman The Doom That Came to Gotham. This has a foil flat finish, which is always a cool look. It does have the 100 Years of Warner Brothers sticker on the front as well. Definitely like the look of that cover. Here is the spine. It does have both Warner Brothers and DC logos in the bottom corner. Very interesting artwork there on the back. An ancient evil awakens. This chilling and bizarre story is a mashup of the world of Batman and classic comic horror fiction, returning from a decades-long voyage of discovery. Bruce Wayne returns to Gotham, where his parents fell victim to the knife of a madman 20 years earlier. On his journey, Bruce has taken on an international trio of orphan street kids whom Batman fans will recognize as various iterations of Robin. During a deadly Arctic encounter, Bruce learns that a doomsday cult is planning Gotham's destruction. Bruce must now return home and take on the mantle of Batman. But when this man of science discovers he faces not criminals and crazies, but actual ancient magic, fiery demons, and interdimensional old gods, can he retain his sanity? This one's rated PG-13 for some strong violence, disturbing images, language, and brief partial nudity. It has a runtime of 90 minutes. It does include DTS HDMA English 5.1, Dolby Digital, French and English, and subtitles of English SDH, French, and Spanish. Well, let's check out the inside. So on the left, we get the Blu-ray, that very interesting Batman picture, and on the right, we get a plain black 4K disc. All right, so I just watched Batman The Doom That Came to Gotham. Now, I think this movie takes place in roughly what we would perceive as the 1920s. It seems kind of like that era, and they're talking about prohibition of alcohol. So I'm assuming that's when it takes place. Crazy thing about kind of all the Batman stories is that they can take place at any time period. His parents could have been killed in the 1900s, the 2000s, the 1950s. It doesn't matter. They just kind of place him in different time periods. Bruce Wayne has left Gotham for 20 years or something, and he finds out that Cobblepot has been like in the Arctic searching for something, and he comes across something, and he believes that Gotham is in trouble. So he decides to go back to Gotham and protect and save the city from whatever it is. He doesn't really know exactly what it is. And he gets there, and he ends up kind of like facing off with these monsters and a djinn and demons. And this movie is one of the darker, both visually and in concept movies that I've seen from DC, where it's a lot of kind of dark magic and, like I say, fighting monsters and demons, and less of fighting like the Joker or, kind of these sillier characters. It's these really dark characters, and Bruce Wayne is really kind of overmatched, and he has to kind of like travel to whatever this place was, where this, I don't know if it's a monster or demon, was trying to come through to Gotham. Now, there are other, recognizable characters between Gordon, Oliver Queen, Ra's al Ghul, is it Talia Ghul or whatever, his daughter. So some recognizable characters there, not really in the typical overdone comic book hero or comic book villain type of look to him. Like I say, it's just darker, more fantasy-oriented kind of stuff than you typically see in one of these movies. And I did find this one a little tough to follow, and I really didn't get super interested in the story. Visually, it was super dark, lots of dull, muted colors. There were scenes that would have like a lot of blue or a lot of green, and they looked cool. It was definitely a great contrast to the other more muted color scenes, but it's not a super colorful movie. So this just wasn't one that I got super into myself. Being more rooted in fantasy, it just wasn't something that I cared for as much. I'm definitely, like, when I watch comic book stuff, I definitely like it to be more bright and colorful and a little silly, and that's just my personal preference, though. So I'm going to give this one a 2.5 out of 5. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you haven't already subscribed for our videos, turn on those videos, and I'll see you guys next time.